What's going on, everyone? My name is Brandon, and today we're going to be taking a look at the first week of ownership in the new Jeep Wrangler 4xe hybrid, and it starts right now. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So on the just the color itself, so this is my first week of owning this vehicle. I love the hydro blue. I get so many compliments on it. It's just a really, this is my color. I'm so glad that I purchased the Sky One Touch Power Top. I really didn't want that to begin with, if you want to know the truth, but once my wife and the kids got in it and we were just able to hit the button and open the top, that's a huge benefit for me and my family. Now, moving to the performance of the vehicle. The performance of the vehicle is absolutely phenomenal. It's got tons of power, a lot of torque, and I get great fuel mileage, and it's just, you just can't beat that. I mean, so right now I'm on trip A. Okay, trip A is my, I'm doing a video as we speak here on how many miles can you get on a full tank of gas. And as you can see, currently right now on this tank of gas, I've been 326 miles and getting 34 miles a gallon. So I'm super happy. Overall, for the life of the vehicle, I have 33 miles a gallon. I've been 536 miles on that trip. The hybrid pages, as you can see here, wow, it's a little dusty right there. But you know, the charging schedule, if you guys have different rates at night than you do during the day, then you can set that up to where it charges at night. I think it's an awesome feature. As you can see here, we have been driving it a bunch. I just use this for my everyday driving, and I plug in where I can. And these are the real results of what you get. So this is not me trying to beat the system. Now on the power flow chart here, I love the ability to be able to see what's happening. You know, I just think it's so cool that you can see where it's charging a battery. If you're moving here, it tells you what's going on. Now also, I'm going to throw it down in a 4-wheel drive here, and you can see it's showing you a little more there. And whenever it's regenerative braking, it shows this as, you know, charging the battery. I just think that's neat. It's just a cool feature, and I like that. So moving over to the radio, the 8.4 screen radio, there's a couple new features that are not on the other Jeep Wranglers. So if you have ChargePoint or PlugShare app on your phone, you can hit these apps. There you go. I kind of zoomed out a little bit, and you can see I've got several here in Statesville where we live. So this is super cool. All these are public. Now, if you want, let's just see this right here. Gives you a little bit of details. Tells you what kind of, now we have a J1772 outlet, okay? Now, if you need to know that, that is the basic standard outlet on all plug-in hybrids. So J1772. Now, the Tesla outlet is different than the J1772. Keep that in mind. This is just something that is handy on trips or wherever you go. It just gives you premium parking at, let's say you go to the grocery store right here. This is where we go to the grocery store. Bam, you know, there's a plug-in right there. So I don't know. It's just cool features that I like that the other Jeeps don't have. Now, moving down to the controls, Max Generation is probably one of my favorite features on this vehicle. Now, the reason I like the Max Regen so much is it takes the full weight of the vehicle and really just uses it to your benefit on recharging your batteries. That's something that the old Chrysler Pacifica doesn't do. Now, this thing here is a beast, so anytime we can reuse that energy, that's a good thing. I will have to say that the climate control has several awesome features. The air conditioning compressor is run by the high voltage battery, so that we always have AC when we come to a stop. Unlike the 3.6 liter that, you know, the AC cuts out, we always have air conditioning. Now, keep in mind that the air condition does use the chiller to actually cool the battery down. So if your air condition goes out, you could have some high voltage battery concerns. Now, also on the heat, I really love the heat because we have instant heat. Something else I wanted to go over with you is the seats are higher, and that's because the batteries are underneath the seat. Now you can see here 4xe, and you can see we got a little Easter egg here, and you can see there's the positive and negative. But this is where the battery is located at. This is your high voltage access disconnect. Now, obviously, nobody needs to touch that. Just stay away from that. Let the professionals use that when needed. Now, speaking of electricity, I'm going to show you exactly how much this vehicle uses to actually charge the battery. Now, remember me saying that I had a level 2 charger. I did buy this from Amazon. I'll put a link down below in the description to show you the charger that I'm using here. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Now, the house had about 640 watts that it was running on. Now that we've got it plugged in, it's going to ramp up to somewhere around 8,000. Now, that is 7,400 watts that it is using just to charge the batteries. And as you can see here, it charges up in about 20 minutes from where we're at now. Now, let's do some simple math here. We've got 7,400 watts or 7.4 kilowatts times the rate they're charging me here in Statesville, which is 12.5 cents per kilowatt, equals 92.5 cents for 1 hour of charge. Now, this vehicle takes about 2 hours to completely charge, and so that's going to give me $1.85 for a complete charge on the battery.
Overall, this new vehicle is the best purchase that I've ever made. I love this vehicle, and I am so excited to move forward and give you updates throughout the life of this vehicle. So I hope you're smarter now than you were when you started this video. Have a great day.